Hello and welcome back to Frogboy X1 Gaming. I had to cut my workday short because this is big. So, I was sitting down to eat lunch today at work and saw that Sony decided to buy Bungie. I was like, wow, that's freaking interesting. But earlier in the day, they had already committed to third party by now launching MLB The Show 2022 on, you guessed it, Nintendo Switch as well, while embracing Gamepass for a second year in a row. This is interesting news. This is great. I cannot believe this is happening. Wow. I wonder. So, the reason why I said they spent $4 billion to show their commitment, that's their commitment to third party, because they are still going to, Bungie, as far as I can tell from Jim Ryan's own statement, is they will remain multi-platform. Hey, Desmond, what's up? So, man, what a freaking day for them Sony Pam. But yeah, dude, I came home from work to talk about this. This is as good as it gets, man. Gosh, dude, MLB The Show 2022 is launching in Game Pass on April 5th. I knew they were going to come out with some Game Pass news today. I know I got myself a little bit excited, thinking that possibly it was going to be Dying Light 2, MLB The Show. That's good. I bought the Jackie edition last year. I usually buy one of those every 3 years, but this is awesome, man. I get to play this game again on Game Pass to see what changes they made. Hopefully we get some grass in the freaking on the field when we're batting, dude, because that kind of sucks. It's interesting how Sony bought Bungie, because they are still going. They said they're committed to keeping them on multi-platform. That's a little weird, man. They're like, no, we better hurry up and buy Bungie before Xbox does, so that we can at least have their games. But then they're like, oh wait, but we can't afford to make them exclusive because Bungie makes us a lot of money. Or maybe they're going to try to use Bungie games as a way to keep Call of Duty on the PlayStation. I don't know. Absolutely, Destiny 1 and 2. But why is the game's multi-plat? I don't know, dude. I don't know, man. Like, honestly, this is what I honestly believe. I believe that Sony doesn't have the money to actually buy Bungie outright and make them exclusive, but they can buy them and put them multi-plat to kind of a way to keep Xbox from buying them and going first party. Bungie probably had multi-plat as a condition. Yeah, exactly, man. That's what I see. They will remain. They will self-publish. They will remain Bungie. There will remain somebody, like a board of directors, still managing what Bungie's doing. But as of they are going to be a Sony first-party studio, and I would have liked to see Sony buy something like Square Enix and make those games legitimately Sony first-party. I think Bungie would or Square Enix would have been the literal best buy for them, because Square Enix games, if they only had to develop on PlayStation, they would literally be amazing. They would literally be amazing. But but the fact that they are going with Bungie gives them a way, like Bungie made freaking Xbox. Halo made Xbox, did it not? The magic that Bungie has and like Destiny, like you might love it or hate it now, but Destiny, when that first came out, dude, I played that for freaking 5 years straight. I was playing that. It was only 2 years ago that I stopped playing Destiny religiously every time that it would come out. Like that's the longest playing looter shooter I've ever played was Destiny. So you got to understand that, like, Sony having Destiny on lock, or Bungie on lock now is going to be a good organic growth. I know, dude. These guys are so happy about it, man. You should have, dude. Just in the 3 minutes, I was looking at Twitter. I was like, "Are you freaking kidding me, dude?" These dudes are like, "Oh man," but wait until they find out that, like, oh wait, they're not going to be freaking exclusive. Yeah, can you imagine COD on Xbox and Destiny PS5 only 3 years from now? Yeah, I could definitely imagine that, but from what Jim Ryan said in his statement, they are not going to be forcing. They're not going to force Destiny to be PlayStation exclusive, which I think, honestly, if you're going to spend $4 billion, you might as well do it. But let's think about this for a second. Xbox bought Bethesda. $8 billion. That's twice the value of what Bungie has. Bungie's 2 games. I mean, what do they got right now out on the market? They got Destiny 1 and 2. And they're already half the value of what all of freaking Bethesda and ZeniMax was. That's a dang good smart buy. These guys put out hits after hit. You know what I mean? Like Bungie's not a company to take lightly, dude. These guys are good, man. Like, I'm not lying, dude. Destiny entertained the crap out of me for 5 years until I just finally was like, man, I've got to move on to something else. I love it, but I got to move on. The original Halo devs are no longer there. Yeah, most of them are back at Xbox. Oh man, yeah, dude, I love work early to do this. This is freaking great. I don't know, man. It's good, but I would like to see. I mean, I do. Yeah, what Games is saying. I give Sony a lot of props for buying Bungie and keeping them out of Tencent, dude. Tencent. I don't know. I don't know if I trust that freaking if I trust them at all. And you know, a lot of that just comes down to like the just to the yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about Tencent yet. You know what I mean? Like I don't know how I don't know how I feel about them yet. So a lot of the places that they're buying, a lot of the people that Tencent are acquiring, like I don't know how I feel about them. I know they've got a lot of money invested. I know they had a lot of money invested in Bungie, like $2 billion or something. And with Sony buying them out, that is pretty good. Thank you, Sony, for doing that. I do have a lot of I do care about Sony for doing that. No longer organic multiplayer. Yeah. I don't think Apple was after Bungie. I think Microsoft, I think a lot of this really does have to do with inflation rates right now. Their money's just getting less and less and less. So yeah, I was gonna say that, Games. Honestly, I was gonna say that, but I want to keep my stream a little bit not flagged. You know what I mean? Uh brother, this is a tug of war. No, it's not even a tug of war, dude. Bungie is a good get for PlayStation, no matter how you look at it. Bungie's a good get. Bungie will still be yeah, they're still going to be independent. They're still going to publish multi-platform. I think this is kind of a way to help Sony really figure out how to monetize after launch. To be completely honest with you, Sony is looking into that. A lot of people are like, a lot of these PlayStation fanboys are always like, man, they're gonna at least our games are gonna be good with the full game, and they're not gonna have monetization or any of that. Dude, Sony is bragging about how their freaking revenue stream is up 25% just on people buying free to play stuff for their free to play games. PlayStation wants a part of that. Period. Whether you like it or not, PlayStation wants a part of that, dude. They want that money. That is free get. That is instant freaking that's like instant money in the bank if they can get not only like somebody with the prestige of Destiny or Bungie to be able to teach them how to incorporate that into games like God of War and everything else. That's the way the freaking market's going. It is. There's nothing we can really do to change that because all these the casual market dictates what we get. They don't make games for you and me anymore. They make games for the casual market, and they're the ones that buy that stuff. No one cares about Destiny 2. Yeah, I see a lot of stuff, about Destiny. I mean, I quit last year playing Destiny. I quit last year, but I did play it from day one all the way up till last year pretty religiously. So I'm playing Halo 3 campaign right now on my Series S, where that Bungie now belongs to Sony. Hey, they got Sony, we got Crash Bandicoot, bro. It doesn't matter. Xbox buys EA and Take-Two next. Yeah, probably, man. I don't know. EA might remain. EA might remain where it's at. Take-Two doesn't sound like they're really interested in like being acquired. I would say my money's on Square Enix or something being Square Enix maybe being bought out. I think that was probably the way that Sony was going to go with with Square Enix because they were trying the monetization out with the Avengers game. But I think Crystal Dynamics is going to end up at Xbox one way or another. They're either going to end up there through everybody leaving and joining the coalition, or Xbox will just buy them outright. Congrats to Bungie. Not a Halo machine, but now, but now what? But now Destiny Factory. All jokes aside, is great for them both. I think so. I do. I think that's a good buy for Sony. To tell you the truth, first person shooter. I mean, these guys are good at first person shooters. Destiny rivals stuff like, I don't know. I wouldn't say it rivals Call of Duty, but it's damn good, dude. It is damn good. What's up, Dave? Girl Race, how's it going, my friend? This deal was not even bigger than the. Yeah, it's not. It's not bigger than the Bethesda deal, no, but Bethesda has a lot of IP. Bungie doesn't have a lot of IP. For them to be able to rake in $4 billion on Destiny and Destiny 2 and whatever new project they're working on, and just talent, that's pretty good, man. $4 billion, that's pretty good, man. Can't wait to see the ponies try to spin this as bigger than Activision. Oh gosh, yeah. This isn't bigger than either of those. The fact that it's still going to be third party, man, like, I don't know, dude. Destiny is a confused game. LOL does not know what it wants to be anymore. Yeah, it doesn't. I kind of just got a little bit I was kind of getting over it. I think they need to do like Destiny spin-offs, maybe like annual releases of Destiny, like story content, and get rid of the whole looter shooter thing, and I think that would be a lot better for it. Foundation tech for live service, exactly. I think that's what they are going. You're streaming now. What a surprise. Something to listen to while I'm at work. Yeah, dude, I came home from work to stream this because this is interesting news, man. Actually, I should have just came home and made a video. Everybody else is watching all the other channels right now. Bungie has good foundational. Yeah, you're right. I like this. I like that Sony's not going to just tuck tail and run, dude. Sony's at least standing up, dude. Nintendo didn't even try when Sony came in and freaking revolutionized the market back in the 90s, dude. Nintendo didn't even really try, man. They just were like, okay, whatever. Okay, yep, okay, bye. I know. Yes, Master Chief. It is pretty funny, dude, I mean, hey, at least Sony's not just sitting there taking it, dude. They spent $4 billion for a studio that will make an independent game and third party. I know. I think they just wanted the tech, dude. I think Sony just wanted the tech, to be completely honest with you. $4 billion for the tech is probably where they were at. Worked well as an RTS game. Don't they have Halo Wars 1 and 2? Halo Wars was an RTS, wasn't it? I know now why Bungie is multi-plat still. They get to work what? Independent? Yeah. Xbox didn't announce it yet, but it will be coming to PC before console on February 24th. I'm happy, but not for 3.6 billion. Yeah, I don't know, man. This is gonna be freaking pretty interesting, man. Going to allow games to each console. I would like to. I don't know, man. Hey, let's be fair. The fact Sony is allowing them to remain independent and Microsoft will let Call of Duty stay on PS, maybe they are finally getting along. I don't think it would be wise for Sony to really try to challenge Microsoft now that Microsoft is actually funding and backing Xbox. I don't think that it would be smart for Sony to try to challenge them, because if Sony comes out and was like, "Oh yeah, dude, we're gonna 100% make Bungie," they should. Honestly, if they're gonna spend $3.6 billion, guys, they honestly should. They should make all Bungie property PlayStation exclusive. But the fact that they're not doing that tells you something about the bigger picture. Sony's going third party, guys. Yes, you want to buy no more PlayStations. Should we do what King Thrash did and be like, "Oh yeah, dude"? I mean, that's why I made the the title like this today is because, yeah, dude, not only did they go third party and put MLB The Show on Nintendo Switch as well this year, but they embraced Game Pass again, and then they and then they spend $3.6 billion just to just to cement their future as a third party developer, guys. They're like, well, if we're going out like Sega, we're going out with a super bang. Black Knight, some members of the Bungie made Halo went back to Microsoft Teams, so Bungie doesn't have the original people. Yeah, a lot of those guys that really wanted to continue to work on Halo are at Microsoft. So there is a lot of team that were Microsoft. You guys didn't even see it, man. Somebody from Sony Santa Monica went to Microsoft as well, man. As did somebody else. I forgot her name, but yeah, she was working for God of War, but now she's with the Coalition. I think she went to the Coalition, man. She's working for Microsoft now. It's a good move for PS. Sony need FPS dev teams. They do. I mean, I wouldn't be too sad if PlayStation was actually able to acquire EA. Like, I wouldn't be super sad about that, but I mean, that would at least give them BioWare and some other great teams. I sometimes like his take. His followers don't know, but Thrash is heavy on his Series X. You know what I've noticed, Shaker, is people like MBG or Crap Gamer, all these other guys that used to be like Xbox guys, King Thrash and all of them that used to be Xbox guys. They're not PlayStation fan channels. They're Xbox hate channels. They're Xbox I'm mad at Xbox channels. That's what they are, man. They switched over and then they just become these machines that just, I mean, MBG's doing a little bit better. At least he's actually hyping up PlayStation stuff. But the other guys are like just always constantly calling out Xbox stuff. Like, I'll tell you what, man, if Horizon Forbidden West comes out and it's the game that I want it to be, and it's the game that I think it's gonna be, I'm gonna be pretty happy with it, guys. Like, I'm not saying I'm gonna be all like PlayStation fanboy about it, but I'm gonna be happy about it. Like, I will do my best to play that game and be as fair in my review and my content for it as possible, because I'm a gamer, man. I'm a gamer first. This year with PlayStation games, I mean, everyone that's come out that I thought were good, I've said they were good. I'm just never going to be that guy that's just holding up PlayStation games just to hold up PlayStation games. I won't do that. Like, I'm not going to do that, and I'm not going to do that for Xbox either. You know, I mean, I genuinely did like Halo Infinite. I genuinely did love Forza Horizon 5. I think they're both amazing games, and they definitely need to be recognized. But I'm not just going to be out there fanboying for these games just to fanboy for these games, man. That's not what this channel's about. Okay, so the question is, show me the dollar bill where Phil Spencer. I know. Show me on this PlayStation when the Xbox touched you. I want Crash Bandicoot on my vigorous PS5. I know. Bruce McFarlane. I haven't seen that name before, but welcome to the show, man. This shows Bungie's new IP matter. Yeah, dude, Bungie's new stuff does matter. Bungie was essential in Xbox becoming a brand. Bungie was essential, you know, like for Activision, why they were there. Bungie is essential for, you know, being a third party to be able to have a market cap of almost $4 billion with just a few IPs. Man, Bungie's a good get for PlayStation, straight up, man. I don't think that this is bad by any way, shape, or form. Well, out of all the companies, they were in talks for 5 to 6 months to buy Bungie. I think they were in talks to buy something else too, but then Tencent swooped in and bought them up, man. I would rather Sony or Microsoft or Nintendo buy in these companies, because we all know and respect these companies. It doesn't matter if you're a PlayStation fan, an Xbox fan, or a Nintendo fan. You know that if one of these guys buys somebody, you're gonna get that content, dude. If something like Tencent buys them, dude, like who knows what content we're gonna lose. This move doesn't bother me that much. Bungie went heavy pro Sony after the split with Xbox, special consoles. Oh yeah, definitely. For just one yeah, 3.6 billion for Destiny. That's a pretty big get because the new IP that they got working on isn't everything that every honestly Bungie's track record, everything they've touched has been great. Everything they've built has been great out the gate. Well, I don't know. Destiny was kind of rough when it launched, but it definitely grew and amassed a following, and I loved it for 5 years. Man, I love that game. I started playing it on the PlayStation. They need some diversity in their content. Should have always had a multiplayer shooter from their own. Yeah, SOCOM too, man. I think honestly, Sony should bring back SOCOM and bring it back and bring it back pretty fast. So this is a monopoly. This is what a monopoly looks like. Yeah. What'd you feel for this goofy supposedly console war? Yeah. Dude, the console fanboys, man. You gotta love them, dude. They're great. They are great. They definitely drive viewership. They definitely drive, the comment section of my freaking channel, dude. Like, my gosh. Oh, it's great to watch sometimes, man. I read all those comments and I'm just like, oh man, all right, you guys are great, man. Settle down a little bit. What is the new IP? I don't know. Nobody knows yet. They haven't announced it yet. I have to laugh at Shadow. He's already making comments that it's amazing news. Still third party company. I know. He's like, oh my gosh, it's so great, guys. They're gonna make games for Microsoft still. I don't think he understands that yet. Do you think he even knows? He's just sitting there. Yeah, man. He probably saw like the little picture and the thing. PlayStation buys Bungie, and straight to the freaking comment channel at everybody. I can't wait to see what he starts posting to mine. I could think Bungie wouldn't want to be acquired after all. They're preaching about being independent. Sony is the last place I'd expect to honor that idea. I don't think Sony has a choice, man. I think that Sony needed to get him to get that content, but still, obviously, has to spend that money to be able to. Yeah, I don't know, man. It doesn't make sense for Sony to. I don't know, man. I don't know how the business sense of this is going to work out for them. I don't know if this was a good idea. I think they should probably put everything Bungie exclusive on PlayStation. To be completely honest with you, I think they should. I think they should have Bungie build content for PlayStation. I think that new IP that's coming out will probably be could probably just as could probably be PlayStation exclusive for sure. I can't wish about Bungie because I'm more focused on games like Fallout, Elder Scrolls, more Destiny. Ain't my yeah, dude. I've ran my run with Destiny, dude. I'm pretty much over that at this point. Explains why Destiny was pulled from Gamepass and all those private investors at the end of the year. New IP is called Matter. I wonder how that one's going to turn out. It's definitely probably going to be a shooter. But if you're 10, 20, 30% over market cap, then you're selling. Tencent is the ones to worry about. Them Amazon, Google, Apple, and who Microsoft are future proofing against, not Sony. Yeah. I don't really think Sony's in like super. I've tried to make this as clear as I can. I don't think Sony's in like super trouble of going away anytime soon. I honestly do think that Microsoft is going to lead the future in ways that I don't know if Sony is up for the challenge right now. But with moves like this, they could be trying to position themselves in a different spot. And with Tencent out there buying up everything, I think that's what's fueled the. I honestly think that's what's fueling, Microsoft and Sony to start making these deals. Nintendo hasn't been trying to make any noise about this at all. So console games. Has Sony bought a multiplayer game in case COD goes exclusive. I think that might have had something to do with it, to be completely honest with you. But I'm pretty sure they've been in talks with Bungie for a while. Both of them have. Sony really wants that Destiny TV show. 1050 Ti. Good enough for Shotapop. Yeah, definitely good enough for Photoshop. What's up, Clay Mud? How you doing, man? Always Big Daddy. What's up, my friend? Helps them to create a multiplayer shooter. I think it does. I think Destiny's pedigree for first person shooters pretty good. Their controls are tight. The games feel good. I've never had a problem really playing like I loved freaking Destiny. I thought it was great until I stopped playing it. I just don't play it anymore. It's a lot of space on a hard drive, man. I just don't have the consistent like urge to keep buying all that stuff. Frog. We see questions about Destiny being exclusive. The hell we won't because it's Sony. There, Jim Ryan himself said that they are going to remain multi-plat. So I don't know. I mean, that seems pretty cut and dry to me. I just don't understand why they would buy them just to make them freaking multi-plat, dude. They should have just bought them and said, yeah, dude, we're gonna put Bungie to use making amazing Sony first party content. But I mean, that would kind of go in the face, I mean, because they literally just came out as a third party. No, I'm just joking. They embraced Game Pass again. They went multi-plat, putting MLB the Show on Switch. So for the movie and TV side of the business, Sony will not make Bungie exclusive, but will put their games and content on their version of Game Pass exclusively only. Works for non-multiplayer game. They might do that. I mean, I would like to see what they're going to announce. I should probably be following Twitter still today, dude, but I should probably see if there's any more news. No, I wonder if there's any more news. New MLB and Game Pass. I knew it. Yeah, dude, you are getting MLB and Game Pass again. They did decide to I mean, they definitely embrace that. They're definitely all about. They're definitely about that. Does this mean Destiny 2 is going to be $70 per expansion? Probably, man. They're probably going to get it. They I mean, whether you like it or not, Xbox is dragging Sony along, kicking and screaming, no matter what, dude. I mean, now they're out there spending money that they probably should. $10 upgrades every expansion. Could this be a long-term move as in Sony leave Bungie games on Xbox and hoping Xbox put? I don't think it has anything to do with that, to be completely honest. I just think they bought these guys just to make sure that they remain multi-platform. And if that's the case, cool, man. And I don't know, man. I don't know if Call of Duty. What's up, Straggler? How's it going, man? We are starting to see an acquisition war, and competition is king. And for a gamer who has all the platforms, this is a big win for me. Yeah, dude. It doesn't matter which company buys which, dude. I'm going to be able to play everything, so that's good. I mean, I'm all right for competition. I do get a little disheartened. I'll know just how good PlayStation 5 is going to be when for Horizon Forbidden West launches. I will know exactly how good that console is going to be when that game launches. I will all my fears will be put to bed, or they'll be brought to the forefront, man. Like if that game, I broke down and I watched the IGN thing, the preview of Horizon Forbidden West, and all that did was give me more questions than answers, because the guy halfway through the thing, he's like, well, I did switch over to the performance mode to play this thing, but then I switched back, and I'm like, wait a minute, dude. So you would rather play this at 30 frames a second over the performance mode? Either that game is 1080p like I've been saying all along, or it just does not look anywhere as good in the performance mode as it does in the 4K mode. That there should tell you everything you need to know right there in that statement from the IGN preview about Horizon Forbidden West. It is probably going to be a monitor only play for that game for me. Sony definitely needs to make a better controller for shooters, dude, because I can't play those things, man. I thought they was gonna get I know EA or Take-Two is those are pretty big. That's definitely out of the realm for being able for PlayStation. Let's see. I'm not seeing anything else. Nothing else about any kind of other. Nothing else about any more big stuff. So I don't think there's any more coming out. Still a few hours left in January, I guess. So could be higher by tomorrow. Total value. Video game related deals in 2021 was 85 billion, according to Star Partners. The value of Microsoft. Still a few more hours in trading, so I don't know, man. Monopoly. I know. Where's all the PlayStation guys right now complaining about that? I'm just waiting for God of War Ragnarok for me, but it's a Metascore is lower. I will get it on sale. You already know that the Metascore is going to be pretty high on that. You already know that the Metascore on freaking Horizon Forbidden West is going to be pretty high. The only thing that's really going to make things difficult is if this game launches and it's all beautiful at 4K 30, and then they have to drop all the way to 1080p just to get 60 frames a second. That's what's going to. Oh, there's Shadow. Look, he's like, let's go, Tony. Take-Two is next. He's so happy, dude, that PlayStation's buying companies to put him on everything. I don't know why you're so happy about it, dude. It is good. It is definitely good. Storage Wars. I love how they organically grew Bungie. I know. I hope no one betted big that Sony was scooping up EA. I know they lost all their money. Like, gosh, dang it. Dang, man. Keyboard and mouse works best with shooters. However, I enjoy the Xbox controller a lot with shooters. I think the Xbox controller is much better for shooters. To be completely honest with you, I would much rather play racing and shooters on the Xbox controller. I hate playing racing games or shooters with the PlayStation controller, to be completely honest. Wait, I thought ponies grew all their developers organically. Don't get me started on monopolies. I know. No, it's okay now. Sony bought. I know, huh? Exclusivity would devalue the company in the long run. Sony doesn't have the money for EA or Take-Two. Yeah, I don't think they could buy either one of those. I think this here was their big get. Maybe they will get another bigger one. Maybe they'll get one for like 5 billion or 6 billion, but who would rather Microsoft buy Warner Brothers games than Take-Two, in my opinion? Yeah, me too. I bet Jimbo eats a lot of organic food. They like that organicism. I don't know, man. This is interesting, man. This was pretty good, man. I came home from work early just to talk about this because yeah. Bungie saying third party is a smart business move. There's not enough players on the PlayStation platform like COD. Sony has to make money back. Xbox buys Sony next. Well, guys, they bought Bungie, so we're just going to buy PlayStation and put them in Game Pass. That would be pretty interesting, man. That would be pretty fun. That would be pretty interesting. They're going to play it like like a win, like a W, all while Sony is making plays to move further and further into everything they hate about Xbox. Game Pass like service, PC ports for everything. It definitely makes sense, man. Sony's got to do something, man. If they didn't do something like this, dude, they're gonna freaking die. They're not gonna be able to come. They're not gonna be able to keep up, dude. I got to go back to Marlon's chat, but yes, it's almost over for you Xbox fanboys. Oh, I see. Yep, get on over to Marlon's. You enjoy that place. Probably a good place for you, my friend. Sony needs to hire Mr. Organic for all this organic growth. Damn, that Bethesda deal is looking great. Only 70 billion. Yeah, for real, man. Oh, what's good, Alejandro? How's it going, man? Oh, hi, Brandon. Shadow is here. Yeah, but Shadow's going back to Marlins. Have fun over there, buddy. Yeah, you enjoy that. Think Horizon will be? I don't know, Chris. I'm a little worried about it right now. Honestly, if it's 1440p 60, that would be freaking fabulous. I'd be completely happy with that. But I'm thinking a little bit less, man. I'm still sticking to my 1080p. I'm still sticking to 1080p upscaled on Horizon Forbidden West. And that's just because of, Uncharted 4 not being able to run at 60 frames in 4K. So I think the PlayStation 5 is a little bit more underpowered than maybe we would have thought. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like it might be a little more underpowered, but Sony games, they do have a lot of fidelity in them visuals. So, I mean, we'll definitely see. I'm still going to buy it regardless and play it. But I will definitely be as fair as possible with Horizon Forbidden West, just so that everybody knows that, like, I love that game and I want it to be good. I love the first game and I want the second one to be good. And yeah, tell Marlo when Xbox bought Activision, it's a wrap. I know, it's a wrap, man. I didn't even know other people out there streaming today. I thought I was the only one. Oh, wait, that's right. Dude, I'm the only one that had to leave my job to come home and do this. You know what I mean? I had to leave work just to come home to do this. To be honest, it just seems like PS4 Pro at the moment. Yeah, it seems like a PS4 Super Pro, to be completely honest with you. Frog, I think Sony would lock all those gaming franchises behind their platform. I have both, but I would never do what Xbox is doing with their acquisitions. They are ruthless. They are, man. They definitely are. I don't know, dude. I don't know, man. This does kind of give you like the sense that maybe Starfield should go to PlayStation as well. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it completely yet. I mean, if this is the way the industry's going, if Microsoft's going to buy a whole bunch more and Sony's going to buy a whole bunch more, then I don't know. I don't know if I like the fact that, I'll tell you what, like, in terms of like console power and stuff. Oh, you tried iRacing? I wonder if that one's good. I haven't tried that one yet. I might try it here pretty soon. Well, if both of these companies are just going to start buying things up and locking them to their consoles, then I don't know if that's going to be really, really great for gaming. But at the same time, if anybody's going to buy them, I'd rather the Xbox with more power buy them, to be completely honest with you, because I would like to have the best version of those games. Sony won't die. Microsoft foresaw cloud gaming success and shared their tech with Sony. Every great company has a great counterpart. Home Depot and Lowe's, Coke and Pepsi. Yeah, I think that I mean, I'm pretty optimistic about the future of gaming. I'm pretty optimistic about, Sony and Microsoft, and hopefully Nintendo gets in on this and like preserves these franchises and these games from companies like Tencent. Handling is great, but there's a very that's what I was hearing about iRacing. You have to pay for everything, and then you have to pay for a subscription. That's the biggest reason I haven't jumped on iRacing yet. Difference between Microsoft and Sony is Sony buys one IP with a lot of IPs. I mean, Tencent was about halfway in with Bungie, dude. They were about halfway in. So, yeah, that was pretty interesting. PlayStation bought Bungie for $3.6 billion, but Microsoft bought Activision Blizzard. Yeah, exactly, dude. It pales in comparison for sure. Activision has tons of freaking IP though. Bungie doesn't have as much IP, but Bungie's got some pretty solid tech, dude. Hey Felix, how's it going, man? Bungie's got some pretty some pretty solid tech for sure, man. Better Sony or Microsoft than letting these games go to China. China. Yeah, exactly, dude. If they go to China, then they'll just get ran through the little propaganda machine and kick back out over to us. And we're like, oh, look, Chinese people are great. And then you watch videos of people walking around with chopsticks, taking money out of people's pockets, dude. You're like, okay, man. Rumor is Xbox to buy Sega after Activision deal is done. Sega is saying they're ready to be bought in 2023 spring. I haven't seen anything about that. But I think Microsoft should just buy them right now at the same time. I'm not saying Bungie is a bad buy, but 3.8 billion price tag just for one studio is strange. And then to make them and then to leave them third party, man, that doesn't make any sense to me, to be completely honest with you. 4 billion for what? Somebody said something about 4 billion for 900 employees or 70 billion for 10,000. I know. Either way, man, there's a lot. Bungie will run independently and make games as multi-plat. Yeah. That's pretty good. Amazing game where Kirby can go fishing. Oh my gosh, dude. You gotta hand it to Nintendo though, man. They're definitely staying afloat in all of this, man. Like Microsoft and Sony buying people out, and Nintendo's just sitting there watching the war. Microsoft has to counter by buying Ubisoft. It still has about 40 billion to play with, even after the Activision acquisition. There's still rumors about Microsoft acquiring Discord. Also, Bungie is building a massive facility. To me, it looks like a defense move to not lose another shooter to Microsoft. Maybe that's the case, but them going third party with it, it's pretty good. Nintendo be out of business with their next console. Nintendo will not make another game in console year 2025. Nah, they're gonna make another one. They'll definitely stay in there. Microsoft with SpaceX. I know. It was part of the ZeniMax. Sega is wholly Japanese owned. Nintendo out here killing it on the low though. Yeah, they definitely are. Nintendo's doing a good job. Well, even if they're making the same franchises for 40 years, people like those franchises, dude. I mean, I grew up on Super Mario, and now my kids are growing up on Super Mario, so it's pretty good. Sony get with Bungie, they get tech, a lot of tech, man. They get a lot of know-how in being able to bring monetization to all their other games. So I would suspect God of War is going to be a God of War looter now. I'd say it's going to be a looter game with a pretty robust store. That's why it got pushed back far. Now Bungie can get in there and design a store for God of War. That would be so bad, dude, if God of War comes out as a freaking god, as a looter, dude. A looter with a store that you can buy different costumes and stuff. That would be pretty funny. $2 trillion in debt. What's another 4 billion? I don't know. I thought everybody would be a lot more cagey about this deal than they are, but I don't know, man. Microsoft made last quarter 18 billion. Yeah, I know, dude. It's only gonna grow more and more and more. To be completely honest with you guys, it's gonna grow. Oh, they will acquire more this year, just small studios. I'm fine with the deal. Pay off Activision and like, yeah, dude, a payoff. They probably already paid off Activision. They're like, all right, we're done. Microsoft's got plenty of money to play with, man. God of War Ragnarok, day and date with PC with a robust freaking with a robust store with cat ears and everything, man. It's coming. Why wouldn't it be? Oh, it looks like there's a reason behind the deal. Let me go ahead and read this to you guys. PlayStation Bungie deal is about multi-platform live service games. Sony Interactive Entertainment head Jim Ryan says we should expect more acquisitions. Oh boy, Sony Interactive Entertainment head Jim Ryan says we should expect more acquisitions. PlayStation's acquisition of Bungie may not result in exclusive PS5 games, but it will allow for the platform holders to significantly accelerate its ability to make online live service games across different platforms. In an interview with Game Industry Biz, Sony Interactive Entertainment CEO Jim Ryan says that Destiny 2 and future Bungie games will continue to be published on other platforms, including rival consoles. The advantages Bungie offers Sony in its ability to make huge multi platform live service online games, which is something the wider organization is eager to learn from. The first thing to say unequivocally is that Bungie will stay an independent multi platform studio and publisher. Pete Parsons, CEO, I have spoken about many times, many things over recent months, and this was one of the first and actually easiest and most straightforward conclusions we reached together. Everybody wants the extremely large Destiny 2 community, whatever platform they're on, to be able to continue to enjoy their Destiny 2 experiences. And that approach will apply to future Bungie releases. This is unequivocal. Bungie will operate autonomously within the Sony Interactive Entertainment organization, and they will continue to publish on other platforms. Uh, we get the importance of this. We have grown studios organically, but we've also made a number of acquisitions over the years, whether it is Naughty Dog, Guerrilla Games, Sucker Punch Productions, and most recently Insomniac. We understand how important it is to give these great organizations the space and independence whilst bolstering that with great support when and where that's needed. Ryan continues. Pete and I have spent a lot of time talking, and we were struck by how similarly we see the world, and just how complementary our two organizations are. We're like two pieces of a jigsaw that can slot together. They make massive immersive games that have no end, whereas PlayStation's strength, as you know, is in single player narrative rich stories. Our studios make those games, and they are some of the best games you'll find anywhere. I've been on record talking about increasing the size of PlayStation community and expanding beyond our historic console heartland. This is this can take many forms, and definitely one of the main ones is the ability for the wonderful games that we've been making over the past 25 years to be enjoyed in different places and played in different ways. We are starting to go multi-platform. Uh, we are starting to go multi-platform. We've seen that. We have an aggressive roadmap with live services and the opportunity to work with and particularly learn from the brilliant and talented people from Bungie. That is going to considerably accelerate the journey we find ourselves on. Philosophically, this isn't about pulling things into the PlayStation world. This is about building huge and wonderful new worlds together. Meanwhile, on the Bungie side, Pete Parsons tells Game Industry that Sony offers the ability to accelerate its own plans, which includes the prospect of taking its IP to new entertainment mediums such as TV and film. Back in 2016, we set out a vision for ourselves to create worlds and inspire friendships. We wanted to become one of the world's great entertainment companies, and more than that, become a center of creative and technical excellence. That so that no matter who you are, where you're from, how you identify, you can feel like you can come to Bungie and do your best work. Even though we've been working together since 2013 with Destiny 1, it was remarkable how close Sony and our visions were. You can't help but look at Sony's accomplishments now, not just as a great platform and having easily some of the best development teams in the entire world, but also one of the greatest entertainment companies in the world. We saw this great opportunity to build not just Destiny. We're working on more than Destiny. These great interactive experiences, which we think we're good at, but also being able to explore these worlds even more. Okay, dude, this is a long article. I'm not reading all of it, dude. All I'm hearing right now is PlayStation wants more PC money. All I'm hearing is PlayStation wants to be third party, dude. They want to be third party. That's fine, dude. I wouldn't mind playing God of War on my Xbox. I wouldn't have a problem with that. To be completely honest with you, they're doing 180s all over the place. I know. Wait. What's going on with this? Sony gets very dedicated community, a strong company that turned game around from death. Future esport IP matter movie producing studio. The lore for Destiny is endless. It's like Star Wars. Yeah, great in experience. They admit it. What's up, Brian? Bungie's new IP, Spartaco Destiny Evolved. Yeah, probably, man. I wouldn't doubt that. That's so funny stuff, man. My first console was my big brother's PS1, so I hope Bungie would be PS exclusive to make me come back to PS5 a bit, but I'm actually feeling the heartbroken feeling when your stomach hurts. Oh yeah, dude. I don't know, man. Like I don't, dude. I think PlayStation is far more on to becoming a third party than, dude. They're going Sega, bro. They're gonna do Sega. They're gonna buy out a bunch of stuff, and then they're gonna be Sega. They're gonna, please don't forget us. Please don't forget us. Bungie could do a Halo spin-off game exclusive to PlayStation. I think they would have to have Phil Spencer's blessing on that. Bungie could do other games with Sony support. Yeah, they definitely could. That's the whole thing. Like PlayStation wants to be able to monetize their games. They want to be able to make and create great multi-platform online experiences. You just heard that. Like I just read that to you. That's what they said. We want to go third party. We want to go third party. LOL, I wonder how the ponies will react to this. Everything the opposite of what King Thrash said. I know, dude. King Thrash is, oh, Xbox is going third party. No, dude, Xbox has already been third party, man. They've already done some stuff. They let Minecraft stay third party. They're probably gonna let Call of Duty remain third party. That's just a given. And as long as, dude, this just means that Sony's really finally ready to embrace crossplay, dude. Sony is finally getting on board with crossplay. Now, my thoughts about Microsoft buying Activision EA or Activision. Keep Call of Duty multi-platform. Yeah, keep Call of Duty multi-platform, but please take it to a 2-year. Take it to a 2-year. If they buy EA, keep everything that's multiplayer from EA multi-platform. Bring the other stuff like Dead Space and everything else first party. And that's what that's what any of these acquisitions should be. If they're online multiplayer experience, yeah, boom. Dude, who cares if they stay multi-plat? Like that makes sense. Those games should stay multi-platform. But for games like Starfield that's a single player, yeah, make it exclusive to Xbox. You want to play this game, buy an Xbox, buy a Gamepass subscription. All we need now is for Sony to unlock that amazing what's it called? All we need now is Sony to give us a web browser so we can play our Game Pass on the PlayStation, man. I completely forgot about most of the Bungie used to work for Nvidia, so they are technically buying more PC developers. Yeah, they definitely are. They are going 100% into they're going 100% into making these freaking things accessible. And PlayStation first party games day and date, it's coming. It's coming faster than anybody thought it was going to come. It definitely is coming pretty quick. I would say 6 months after launch, most of these games. I think that their first day and date should be Gran Turismo 7. I think Gran Turismo 7 should launch on PC day and date. And I mean, I think that one there would have the biggest. I think that one would have the biggest bang. If you've looked at it, God of War is still number one on the Steam charts on PC right now. Still number one. PlayStation going third party and putting their games multi-platform on, at least on the PC platform. I don't necessarily think that anything like God of War or anything should go to Xbox, but definitely PC and day and date. Frog, what did I miss? Can you briefly summarize this stream? Well, let's get into this for a minute. Well, I did in the thing. Sony has basically went third party. They've embraced Gamepass again, and then they spent $3.6 to $3.9 billion on Bungie to cement that they are going third party for the most part. They are becoming a Sega in terms of multiplayer experience. Now, the first party games like God of War and stuff like that, I think are firmly going to remain console specific and PC only. But when it comes to everything else, their multiplayer experiences that they want to create those multi-platform. If what I just read is completely true, that is what they want to do. I hope they keep Destiny. It's nothing but grind. Yeah, I don't mind. I mean, I don't know. Pretty much split game. Oh, I feel God of War should be the first one just to flex Xbox, in my opinion. You feel God of War should be the first? What on PC, their first one? Going day and date? I think Gran Turismo would probably break the dust a lot more. There's a lot more sim racers on PC that would really appreciate what Gran Turismo does. But then again, there'd be a lot of tinkering on the PlayStation on the PC market for that too as well. I don't know. Maybe you're right. Maybe God of War, but I think what's it called? Horizon Forbidden West is slated. If that Nvidia leak or the GeForce Now leak or whatever leak it was is true, then I don't remember what leak that was, but if that's true, then Horizon Forbidden West will be out in September for PC. Yeah, third party does make a lot of money, and with a company like Destiny being able to streamline the tech for PlayStation for PlayStation games, that makes sense, man. Gran Turismo on PC saves me having to buy another wheel too. Yeah, exactly, dude. Oh man, I'll buy it on my PlayStation 5, but if it does come to PC, I will definitely buy it on the PC as well, because then I can use my wheel on it, and I'll be like, yes. Yeah, exactly, dude. GT7 on PC would blow up. I don't know, man. GT Sport is pretty good. It's pretty good. I think that the sim class racers on a PC would be. I think they would be pretty happy with it, Chris. I mean, I'm pretty happy with it when I'm playing it on a wheel. Norman, what's up, my friend? Greetings. What did I miss? You missed a lot. You missed a whole bunch, dude. PlayStation's going third party, man. They spent $3.8 billion to cement their commitment to that. No, I'm just joking. I feel good about the Bungie acquisition. It's a good fit for PlayStation. Your show is my favorite. Get those super chats up. Thank you, Lions Tech. Lions Smack Tech. I appreciate that. I do. I think Bungie is a good buy for PlayStation. They've desperately needed that tech. That tech alone with Bungie and their know-how, dude, like that puts PlayStation in a much better position. Like my previous videos, about PlayStation, kind of like this is good for PlayStation, guys. If you're a gamer and you're a multi-plat gamer, dude, like this is good for everybody. This is good. Even if Bungie was to go straight up first party to PlayStation, I wouldn't be sad about it. Bungie are some masters, dude. They know how to. I mean, Bungie or Destiny 2 looks fabulous on PlayStation 5 too. It looks good on the Series X and it looks good on the PlayStation 5, man. Like they're good at what they do, guys. Oh, it would do brilliant on PC. Yeah, dude. I think Gran Turismo 7 should definitely go PC day and date. I think it would be good for be good for PlayStation. I know it would be a lot more. I know it would be a lot more work for Polyphony Digital, to try to manage a PC online experience as well as managing, the console online experience, but they got to grow somehow. And trial by fire is the best way to get out there and really freaking push yourselves to learn and expand faster. And I think that GT uh I think that Gran Turismo, even if they did Gran Turismo Sport on PC, one of those games needs to launch really soon on PC. I would like to see, I think they should probably start with GT Sport. To be completely honest with you, honestly, if they did start with GT Sport, it would still sell pretty good. They could charge, like $29.99 or $30 or $40 for it. Get the PC crowd in there and start seeing how they're gonna react with GT Sport. Like right when GT7 launches on PlayStation 5, they should launch GT Sport on the PC and see how the PC community is going to react with that. What kind of stuff they can learn from that game, because everybody on the PlayStation will be moved over to Gran Turismo 7. So they could use GT Sport as a way to test that, as a way to test the market on the PC. Do you think Sony will buy more publishers? Jim Ryan said you can expect more. So yeah, I do think they will. I think they will be buying more. I don't know. This is a publisher. Buying Bungie is buying a publisher. Most of the other things they were buying third party studios. Now I think this is the first publisher they bought, and they're still gonna, like, Bungie's still gonna publish their own stuff. So this is the first one. So I don't know. Bungie are a commitment to go cross platform. Yeah, both of them. They're pretty much a commitment to go cross platform. That's what Marlin Gaming Nation done already said. Sony is doing more acquisitions. Yeah, that's exactly what Jim Ryan said. I just read that for you right here. It says Sony Interactive Entertainment head Jim Ryan says we should expect more acquisitions. So yes, expect more. Expect more things to happen. Expect more to come out of this. Expect me to have to take more time off of work to come home to make these videos. No, I'm just joking. Expect more of me, guys, talking about this stuff. The ponies were getting so much bad news. Yeah, dude. I don't know, man. I'm starting to feel a little bit happier about PlayStation, guys. I am. I felt like PlayStation was just nickel and diming us, but I mean, the nickel and diamond will commence. It's gonna keep going, like whatever. But honestly, man, if PlayStation keeps putting out and doing what they do best and making those solid single player first party games that are great, my first experience is going to be with Horizon Forbidden West. Like everything else that I bought last year, whatever, it's all water under the bridge now. It's fine. What more, Andrew? Oh no. Yeah, for real. Forza doesn't even have an animated pit crew. Which one? Which one are you talking about? Forza Horizon 5 or Forza 7? I mean, maybe they'll get one. I would expect to see, I don't know, man. I would expect to see some stuff with Forza coming out this time. No, Destiny 3 will be multi-platform. That's what Jim Ryan said, man. And that's what Bungie said. No, man, we want our freedom. We want our creative freedom. We just want the PlayStation money, dude. That's basically all they want. They took 10 cents money, now they're taking PlayStation's money, and then in a couple of years from now, you'll be like, oh well, Bungie's selling themselves to Xbox again. No, I'm just joking. I don't know. I think PlayStation literally just bought Bungie for the tech and the know-how. The tech and the know-how. That's why they bought Bungie. That's basically what Jim Ryan and Pete were saying, the CEO of Bungie. Dude, that's what they were saying. Oh, 7? I don't know, man. Yeah, you're right. Doesn't have an animated pit crew. Gran Turismo does, though. I think Gran Turismo Sport had an animated pit crew. I don't know. I haven't played it for a while. I have to get on there and try. I don't really notice that kind of. I didn't really notice that kind of stuff. And after Project Cars 3 came out without a pit, I was like, oh well, I guess the pit's going the way of the dinosaur, man. Nobody needs a pit, anyways, man. Four wheels on the road, yeah. Oh, I expect to do great stuff for PlayStation. Remember that generation just started. I think that we can expect great games and jaw-dropping. Oh yeah, dude, we're gonna have some fun, man. Why do you guys think I keep putting these ridiculous freaking comparison videos of Xbox first party and PlayStation first party? Because even if the PlayStation first party game looks better, like, dude, it's not that much better to where you're like, oh my gosh, man, like, dude, they both look good, and they both look good side by side, man. That's why I don't get why all these other channels are out there just saying Xbox is trash. Xbox is not trash, dude. They make some decent games. They make some good stuff. Are they top tier high quality visuals like PlayStation? No, not yet. But they shine through in performance. You get pretty decent quality visuals at 60 frames a second. So I mean that's not a bad thing, man. And 4K resolution, like that's pretty cool, man. It looks good on your 4K TV and it performs good. That's good. On the PlayStation games, they look freaking phenomenal, but they are 30 frames a second. 30 frames a second. When Uncharted 4 comes out, when it came out and it was 1440p at 60 frames a second, that game is just the way that game plays from what I remember playing it on PlayStation 4 is phenomenal. It feels better, it plays better, the animations look better at 60 frames a second. It's a much better experience. And at 120 frames a second, oh my gosh, dude, it's super butter smooth. Like I love it. I think that Uncharted 4 um upgrade is freaking amazing and definitely worth the money. Especially if you haven't played those games. If you haven't played those and you get to play them now like that, oh my gosh, dude. Oh my gosh. I envy you. I envy you. If you have never played those and you buy them and you play them now, like I envy you. I would love to have been able to play like this right from the beginning because this is amazing. This new console generation, even at 1440p at 60 frames a second, I do recommend getting a monitor for all three systems. If you're gonna get a 1440p resolution with high fidelity visuals at 60 to 120 frames a second, yeah, definitely pick up a 1440p monitor. PlayStation, if you're listening to this, will you jump on that and make sure we can get 1440p native support for our monitors? That would be amazing. The PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, Xbox Series S, all solid on a 1440p monitor. Xbox Series X is a little bit more beastly than a 1440p monitor, but PlayStation 5 I think slots right in there at high quality 1440p console, like 100%. It is amazing at 1440p with high refresh rate. Like wow. I'm not being smart, but it's funny listening to the console players banging on about 60 to 120 FPS. And last gen, they all said 30 was. I know, dude. Ooh, man, like 30 frames a second last generation was when it started getting a little bit rough for me. I'm not even gonna lie, dude. It was getting to the point where it was getting harder and harder to play some of those games for sure, for real. Now that I've actually got 60 to 120 frames a second, all it really does is make me want to have a really high quality PC with all my first party games going to PC, man. 60 FPS was all we dreamed about. We played back in the days. Dreamcast is still one of the best. Sega made it happen. House of Dead 60 FPS. Yeah, that's funny, dude. We went from the PlayStation 2, well, Sega Dreamcast, PlayStation 2, Nintendo, GameCube to PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360, and then we went down to 30 frames a second on a lot of those games. And it was so drastic that it was like, wow, man, our games look great, but dude, they weren't as fun. They weren't as fun anymore. I don't know, man. I think they're gonna keep Destiny 3 multi-platform, guys. I don't know. I don't know. I That's what Jim Ryan's saying. He's saying that Bungie's going to stay multi-platform, guys. He said that Bungie's there to help them take other games multi-platform, other Sony first-party games multi-platform, guys. So it looks like Sony's going third party, dude. I don't really care if they do or not at this point. Like, I don't really care. I think that if Sony's seriously at the point where they're going to back away, whoop, and they're going to be like, "Hey, man, we're just making content for everybody. We're done with the PlayStations, guys." I could see them doing that. I think that software would be really damn good for PlayStation, dude. They do make some good games. ZeniMax seems like a steal at 7.5. Oh yeah, dude, it is a steal. They probably sold themselves short. Norman Michael, yes, apparently for a whopping $3.6 billion, Bungie did very well out of Sony's desperation. Let's not forget this is the studio that priced itself out of Microsoft's interest. Oh yeah, oh yeah, we're gonna need like $5 billion from Microsoft. Sony's like, please just give us a bargain, dude. Please give us a bargain so we can buy you. We'll let you still publish on third party. You know what I mean? Oh, what Xbox dev is gonna acquire next? I don't know, man. Bungie's best-selling game hasn't happened since Halo 3 original release date. Yeah. He means PC Frog? Probably. 30 FPS is like being in mud. Oh yeah. 30 FPS. I couldn't play Ratchet and Clank at 30. I played through that whole game on the 60 FPS mode, and it was fine. I thought it was fine. I gave it a good review. Oh, Sony turning into a publisher like Sega? I think that might come to pass faster than Xbox doing it. Sony's already got a good foothold in the movie industry. They already make some of the best single player first party games, and with Bungie and their tech, yeah, PK, that could I mean, that's from what I was reading in Jim Ryan's statement. That sounds like that's what they want to do, man. I mean, I read the statement for you guys. That sounds like that's the plan, man. They want to go third party, and they want the microtransactions. Yeah, dude. I think that's where Sony's going, man. And with Jim Ryan talking about wanting millions of people to play their games, I don't know, man. I could see that. This might be Sony's last generation as a console maker. They might actually go from here to multi-platform. Yeah, dude, they might go the Sega way and let like Xbox keep making the consoles. I don't want to see Sony do that though, because if Sony does that, then why would anybody stay in the console market? You know what I mean, guys? I think that if PlayStation stops developing consoles, then everybody's going to need to go PC. Everybody's going to have to go PC and then hope that these games keep coming to PC, man. Yep, more PCs beyond consoles. Jim Ryan said, yeah. From what Jim Ryan said in that thing, man, like I think that Sony is making some pretty big waves, and I think that this is a really bad day for PlayStation fanboys. For PlayStation fans and people like me that like PlayStation content and games and stuff, this is a great day for us. For PlayStation fanboys, this is a really, really bad day. A really bad day. I mean, imagine being a PlayStation fanboy right now, jumping into streams and being like, yeah, man, take that W, take that L, Microsoft. We just bought Bungie, and then getting back out of the stream and realizing that, oh damn, I should have read the whole thing. They're gonna be multi-platform. Yeah, I feel bad for our little buddy. I feel bad for our little buddy. What's his name? Shadow. I feel bad for Shadow right now. Anybody else here feel bad for Shadow? Let's have a moment of silence for Shadow. Okay, moment of silence is over. He's over there like, yeah, man, they're pumping it up, and then they're going to be like, oh man, maybe we should have read it. Well, I saw the picture. It said PlayStation bought. It said PlayStation bought Bungie. That means everything's exclusive now, right? Right? Oh man, no, it's not happening. Yeah. That's so bad, dude. They come, he comes in here and he says this like little stupid stuff. And he's like, I'm going back to Marlon's channel. I'm like, all right, dude. Well, at least everybody can say we had a moment of silence for Shadow and Go Packers and all the rest of the fellas that have been like completely like, yeah, dude, they bash Xbox and then they come and they come and cry about everything and then it's like, oh, dude, like saw Shadow MBG and Sony is killing Microsoft. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know, man. Let's put it this way: Microsoft could buy a big chunk of this community. Microsoft could like right out buy a whole bunch more developers. They could buy EA, Take Two, Ubisoft, and like Sega and maybe like Square Enix, and still have money and be like, all right, well, everything's console exclusive to Xbox, and yeah, dude, that would shut Sony down pretty freaking quick. But I don't know, man. With Jim Ryan talking about all this third party stuff, dude, I'm a little bit confused. Bungie didn't want to give up third party rights. Bungie will still be independent of Sony. They may have a buyout agreement in place. I don't know. Yeah, dude, I don't. That's what I'm saying. Like this deal doesn't make any sense. The only thing this does is kind of put Bungie tech in Sony now. You know what I mean? That's pretty much all this thing is sounding like. It just sounds like PlayStation wants to have more of a multiplayer presence in the gaming world, and they want to be multi-platform with that. That's what most Frog, did you hear about new Sony? I'm a Sony pony now. It's over. Bow down to the Sony fanboys. Congrats. Yeah, dude. We're Sony ponies again, man. Yeah, dude. I don't know, man. I feel like I feel like this is good for gaming, but I also feel like this is bad day for Sony fanboys, guys. Like if you're a Sony fanboy, after this news like really sinks in what it is, you're gonna be sad. You're gonna have a really big sad face. Bungie plus Gorilla, not the same campus, is very telling. That could be pretty good, man. Bungie could really help. Bungie could really help revamp something like Killzone, dude. You know what I mean? Like some of that tech, Bungie could help revamp Killzone and make it a freaking a solid game, dude. They built Halo. They know how to build solid freaking first person shooter video games, dude. Like Sony's in this. Sony's still in this, especially with having Bungie there, dude. Like you got to believe it. Maintain Game Pass as long as they keep. Oh yeah, Mag. I forgot about Mag, Dave. I wasn't playing first person shooters when Mag came out, so I didn't really care about it. But ponies won't be happy with this one because they will not lock it behind their platform, so they can't brag. Salute to Sony for the decision. Yeah, dude, Sony, you guys are awesome, man. You're making gaming better, but at the same time smacking your fanboys upside the head with another L, bro. This is great, man. Great. And I mean, with Xbox, buying Activision, I don't think the Xbox fanboys would really care if Call of Duty was on multi-platform, as long as all the first party or first person or single player experiences from Bethesda are exclusive to Xbox. Yeah, MLB on Game Pass again. Bungie Destiny still everything, and apparently Xbox is the one going third party. Yeah, that is pretty funny, man. I'm gonna have to edit the name of this stream, dude. Today, there's 76 people in here. Everybody hit that like button, please. Just takes 1 second, man. Boop. I heard Sony just got Bungie. Is this true? Yes. No, Halo has nothing to do with Bungie anymore. Xbox owns Halo. Bungie owns Destiny. Shadow loads Bungie and live service games now. I know. I love these games now. R Factor 2. I did hear R Factor 2 is good too. The only thing I've bought on my PC so far is Settle Corsa Competizione. That game really rocks, and I'm getting pretty good. I'm getting pretty solid performance on that. So I might try like R Factor 2 or iRacing. I was kind of just waiting until I got a better like a tower though, because running those heavy games on my laptop, dude. I don't know if I really trust it all that well. You know what I mean? I want to be able to play them, but I want to not melt my little laptop here. PlayStation makes money off the $500 PlayStation 5. Yeah, they do. They are actually profitable on that now. That's good for them though. That's good. Like we don't want PlayStation to not be there, guys. Like trust and believe, you don't want PlayStation to go away. If PlayStation goes away, Microsoft has everything. You know what I mean? And if Microsoft has everything, who's to stop them from doubling the price of gold? You know what I mean? Like right now, PlayStation being the market, well, having the most sales and everything like that, forces Microsoft's hand to be um, a consumer friendly platform. if they go if they go if they go third party, man, then yeah, I don't know. Halo games are made by 343. Yeah, they're made by 343 now, so you don't have to worry. You paid 3.8 billion and all you got was Bungie seems a bit extra stupid. Yeah, it does. It does. Competition definitely keeps a lot more people honest. That's right, Fifth Horseman. I'm shocked at how many on the Marlin Gaming Nation stream who thinks Halo is Sony. Are you serious, dude? Oh wow. That's so dumb. What's Marlon Gaiman saying to him, dude? Is he saying, yeah, Halo's definitely going to be on PlayStation? Dude, I've never seen this Marlon Gaming not one time, guys, not one time. I don't even know who he is. His cloud streaming will be free at a lower resolution in the future, just like Google Stadia is right now for 1080p streaming. Marlon is cool. Okay. So Marlon's probably over there telling him that yeah, no guys, Halo is not freaking gonna be on PlayStation. That's bad, huh? PS fanboys are having a field day saying that Halo is now owned by oh yeah. That's so funny, dude. Greed and nickel and diamond it was doing all that Destiny 2 money was being spent on support and development. Maybe. But if Destiny if Bungie can get over into PlayStation and help them transform a lot of their games into live service, I think PlayStation's on board with that, man. I think that you're going to see a live service God of War. I think you're going to see a live service like some of these other games going live service that they have. I think that if Sony's smart, they should bring back SOCOM as a live service. They should. People loved SOCOM. I don't understand why Sony doesn't bring them back. Like Andrew can help it. Yeah, this is all true, dude. The PlayStation is buying Bungie and keeping them third party, dude. That's insane. And you're getting MLB The Show 2022 on Game Pass, so they're showing their support for Game Pass again, and they are going third party. It's on. It's going to be on Nintendo as well. Of course, the opponents are going to say, "Yeah, did you expect them to give in?" I want SOCOM back so bad. Honestly, guys, if SOCOM came back, I'd be a Sony pony again, dude, for real. I probably would. I'd be like, oh my God, I love you, Sony. You guys are the best. I loved SOCOM, man. Like, gosh, I still have dreams of playing SOCOM, dude. Like, I really do, man. I love that game. Well, I don't know. Ghost Recon Breakpoint, this new update, this latest update has filled that SOCOM void for me like it has. I'm really happy with this. So I don't necessarily know if I need SOCOM back because I got Ghost Recon Breakpoint now, and it's a much better experience after the last update. So yes, and add more to Guerrilla Games to resolve. Yeah, they should bring back Killzone as well. If they could get Bungie to help with Killzone, oh my freaking gosh, dude, they could definitely. Bungie's got the know-how to make a lot of this work, guys. They really do. They really do. Bungie is a force to be reckoned with when it comes to first person shooters, man. Like, name one person that jumped into Destiny 2 or Destiny 1 and didn't like the shooting or the gameplay. Like, the gameplay's solid, man. Like, playing that game is pretty solid. A lot of people spend a lot of time in that game too. Xbox Now on Spy on Crash. What kind of timeline is this? I know. Sony's probably saying that. So regulators will also pass the deal in the United States. Any future titles will probably be exclusive to PlayStation. I mean, there's obviously going to be some stuff that Bungie's going to help create and build that is going to be exclusive to PlayStation for sure. Things sure haven't changed in the last week. Yeah, they're definitely changing. And Phil Spence or Jim Ryan says you can expect more acquisitions. So he's telling his little fellers right now, Ubisoft was better with those great IPs. Yeah. Destiny is irrelevant now. Yeah, it is. Essentially, for me, it's irrelevant now. I don't really play it anymore, but there's a lot of people that are still playing it, Master Chief, and they will be playing it. And this is going to make, I don't know. I think Destiny's still got, I think Destiny still got legs. I just don't have time for it anymore, man. I like Destiny. I just did not have time to keep playing it. It was getting to be, it was getting to be way too much. Stop playing nice. Oh, Master Chief, come on, man. We already know the outcome of this anyways, dude. Microsoft's got bigger pockets, bro. I don't see what this, I mean, PlayStation coming out and saying they're third party, dude, is all you need to know, man. And that they don't have the money to completely outright buy a company and be like, nope, they're first party, dude. Like Bethesda. Bungie doing to kill Zone would be dope. I would like to see Killzone come back. I really would. I like that realistic look to Killzone, and I would like to see that come back with some Bungie finesse and PlayStation or Gorilla, visual wise. Like, I would like to see that come back, dude. Definitely. I also think Sony should try to grow strong partnerships with third-party developers, not time exclusive, stay relevant. Yeah, I would like to see some of that third-party exclusive shit go away for real. I would like to see Xbox get a little bit more support that way as well. Yeah, Killzone's a fairly strong. Killzone's a fairly strong IP for sure. Yeah, they're brilliant at shooters. I think they do good. Hey, Frog, if something horrible happened and Sony went broke and out of business, do you think the next Xbox would sell like a PS2? I think the Xbox Series S is going to sell like the PS2 did. To be completely honest with you, the Xbox Series S is the casual market, bro. That's where the casuals are going to be buying their games and downloading them on Gamepass, dude. I think the Series S is going to outsell the other two easy this generation. You got to understand, it's not until like the consoles start dropping in prices that the sales numbers start growing a lot more. When they first come out, like right now, and they're like $500, all of us hardcore gamers are like, yeah, dude, we're gonna buy those. Boom, and we get them because we're into that. We want freaking the next gen as quick as possible. But the casual market, they're a few years down the road, they start buying them. They start buying them when the prices start to go down. They start buying them when they're more available. That's how the console market always goes. But I do think that the Xbox Series S is better positioned to attract the casual market than the PlayStation 5 or the I mean the digital PlayStation 5 is in a similar place, but when you weigh the value of that, dude, if you're a casual and you just want next gen games and now that Call of Duty or Activision bought Activision or Microsoft bought Activision, that's gonna definitely bolster that third party support. you can't just show up late to the freaking party, Dennis, and ask me what the hell I think about the deal. You're gonna have to rewatch everything, dude. I've said that a lot today. No, I'm just joking. I think it's good, man. I think it's good for Sony. I think they bought themselves I think they bought themselves an interesting place in the future of gaming, dude. I think they did. It's a good buy. This suits both in many ways. Yeah, I think this deal for PlayStation is a lot better than some of the deals that Microsoft has gotten for themselves. Because this is gonna help Sony finally really get into the multiplayer aspect and being able to monetize. Whereas Xbox was already there, man. Xbox has already had like the a stranglehold on multiplayer, man. So this definitely is a better deal for PlayStation than, well, no, I think ZeniMax Bethesda was a good deal for Xbox too. I think they're on equal footing almost. But I do think this is better for Sony financially wise. This is going to help them acquire more money faster. Oh, hey, Drew, my brother-in-law and nephew just both picked up Series X. Patience paid off. Nice. See, yeah, dude. I they're getting a little bit easier to get. So it's definitely going to change, man. Like things are getting better in the gaming. Things are getting better. Things are definitely getting better. And this is going to help PlayStation really push. This is going to help PlayStation really push into another market, into another sector that they've been itching to get into. And this gives them every advantage of being able to learn how to monetize their games, the tech that Bungie is going to bring with it. This is good for PlayStation. There's no other there's no way around that. Both Activision and Bungie are damn good at what they do. Both of them have made stellar hits that attract a lot of players, and PlayStation could definitely use that to their advantage. They can definitely use that name and that balance of what Bungie's done. And dude, just the fact that PlayStation fanboys are on other channels right now thinking they got Halo, that tells you how much PlayStation fanboys care about freaking Halo, dude. They're like, yeah, we love Halo. We want it on PlayStation. That tells you how popular Halo is right there. And Bungie being able to create that and being able to bring that magic and that appeal to the PlayStation platform with everything they got. Yeah, dude, this is good. This is good. Mike Angel, what's up, man? But all these games under their belt. Oh, hey, Frog. The Xbox Series S sells like the PlayStation 2. What are the possibilities of Microsoft getting arrogant? They probably will. They always do, man. Every other year, every other generation, the one on top gets arrogant, and that could definitely be the case with Microsoft. I feel like my brother-in-law got an email from GameStop. I guess he was on some kind of list. Yeah, if you're on a list, Felix, GameStop ran out just a couple hours later. You watch and see the Bungie will do a game for Sony that will remind us of Halo. Yeah, they could definitely do that. I don't see why they wouldn't. I think it would be better. I think it would be easier for Bungie to bring back Killzone than it would be to create a whole nother thing. Because I mean, think about it. Killzone and Halo do share like a lot of similarities for the most part, and I think it would be way easier for Bungie to really make Killzone a much better experience than it's ever been. Sony PS Frog, come on. They'll either have to go with games day and day on PC or they won't survive much longer. You're right. That's coming. That's already that's already inevitable, Master Chief. They have to do that. Watch beat of the old Assassin's Creed. Old Assassin's Creed, good to start with. Well, which one? Are you asking which one to go with, Chris? I would say start from the first and move forward. Because on Xbox Series X, you can play the first game at 4K 60, dude. So yeah, start there and move forward. I would hate to get an Xbox. The only reason I got banned from it. Yeah, PS5. PS5 is going to be fine. They have finally definitely made it to where What company do you think will be occupied next, and which company is positioned to be the next big acquisition? Mm, I don't think EA or Take Two is going to be up for grabs anytime soon. I think you're going to see a lot more. I think you're going to see a lot more snatching of the smaller ones because they're easier to acquire. They're a lot easier to acquire. I think Microsoft's going to be busy with the Activision deal and maybe pick up a few smaller ones along the way. I think Sony is probably going to try picking up. I think Sony should really start shooting for Square Enix. To be completely honest, gotta make that remark. That was a great take. It's okay. We're not losing nothing. It's great for Sony. Yeah, dude, we're not losing anything in this deal so far. I don't know, man. I wouldn't be losing anything because I quit playing freaking Destiny like almost 2 years ago now. I think I stopped playing Destiny the middle of last year. I bought the last update, but I haven't even played it. I haven't even finished it yet. I haven't played it anymore. I should probably download it and see how it looks on my OLED though, huh? EA's net worth is almost 40 billion. No way in hell Sony dare take that hit. I don't think they should buy. I don't think anybody should buy EA, to be completely honest with you. I think EA should stay where it's at. I think EA should stay where it's at, definitely. I don't think anybody should buy that. Unless of course Tencent's trying to buy it, then I think Xbox or PlayStation should step in and buy EA if that's the case. But I'd like to see out. I would like to see. I don't even know if anybody should buy Take Two. To be completely honest with you guys, I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know how I feel about Take Two and EA, dude. I think both of them, especially EA right now. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. So PlayStation now gets Destiny, probably. They'll get the PlayStation 4 version. They'll get the PlayStation 4 version still, but they're not gonna get the next gen one, dude. Maybe they want to trade Destiny for COD. Maybe that might be the case. Doesn't make Bungie turn into a third-person action adventure game with stealth elements. I know. Square, you are a hit and a miss. I think if Sony was smart, they would buy Square Enix. I honestly think they'd be smart to do that. Square Enix definitely bolsters Sony's first party with like Final Fantasy and stuff like that. I think that would be a good buy for Sony, to be completely honest with you. I think it would fit Sony better than it would fit Microsoft anyways. I mean, Microsoft would be pretty good with it, pretty hands off, but gosh, I think Sony would just be in a better position to make better use of Square Enix content, especially in the Japanese market. It would be better for them to regain a foothold and strengthen their bond in the Japanese market. I think that would be great. I do. I think Square Enix buy from Sony, and I would be okay with that because I would still enjoy my Square Enix games on PlayStation 5. That would just give me more content on the PlayStation 5 to play too. You know what I mean? Like I would be happy with that either way. The only thing I wouldn't like Sony to buy is Ubisoft. I want Ubisoft to either remain third party or go Xbox. Because I like a lot of Ubisoft games, and I would hate to have to play them on the PlayStation 5 only. 50 to 60 billion to buy EA. It's safe from Sony and would require a major commitment from Apple, Amazon, etc. I think just because their market cap is at like 32 and 20 billion, that doesn't mean that's the price they would pay in the long run. I think it would be more. They already get those games. I think it would be stupid buy for them. I don't know. Like I just said, I think it would help bolster their support in Japan. Maybe strengthen that bond there. You had Brad Chicken. I should probably go get some lunch, dude. I came home at lunch from work and didn't eat. Just now occurred to me Microsoft takes PlayStation's biggest cash cow, Activision, then PlayStation takes the studio that made Halo. Yeah, very interesting. Well, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I think PlayStation was probably in talks with Bungie a long time ago trying to get this done, and Xbox coming out and be like, yeah, we got Activision, and Sony said to Bungie, please cut us a deal, guys, please, because they're gonna buy you next. And Bungie was like, all right. Activision should be on Xbox PC exclusive. Or maybe they're just trying to guilt Xbox into letting PlayStation players have Starfield. You never know, man. And then they're like, we got it. Now we're going to go ahead and make everything Bungie first party. Don't fall for it. Don't fall for it, Xbox. Don't fall for it. Keep Starfield exclusive to Xbox, man. You owe your Xbox players that. They've stuck with you. They deserve that. They deserve that get. Call of Duty, whatever. Activision too big for just Xbox. Activision would freaking help. Activision would definitely help Xbox grow a lot, though, Mike. A lot. You know, a lot of casual Call of Duty players out there would buy an Xbox just to play Call of Duty. Yes, it should be, but I don't think it will be, unfortunately, and only say that because Sony's past cutthroat. Can't wait to play action adventure over the shoulder Destiny new game. I've been begging them to make that freaking game for third person for a long time, Onyx, and this might be my chance. That's why I'm kind of happy about it. I might actually get it. They're like, yeah, Destiny, we're gonna need this third party over the shoulder thing, or at least you're gonna have to make it so we can do that. We're gonna have to have options, okay, guys? And they'll be like, all right, whatever. We know we got to coax your guys into playing first person shooters, so we'll make that happen for you. This is our chance, guys. Fingers crossed for third person camera on Destiny. This pose a question because Sony didn't want us to use Dolby Vision up. Yeah, I think that, you know what, guys, I am starting to feel like PlayStation's HDR is actually pretty good, though. It actually looks pretty good on my OLED. It might not be Dolby Vision, but it's producing certain colors that the PlayStation's not able to, or the Xbox is not able to do, man. That's kind of weird. The first time I noticed that was with this MXGP 2021, dude. The brass colored shocks look better on the PlayStation, guys. They do. Xbox got Activision at a great price. Hey, Frog, 100% Sony should buy Square Enix. Surely this has to happen now. Perfect fit, and would need Sony to be competitive. I think it would be a perfect fit for them, to be completely honest, man. And I don't know why I feel that way. I don't know why I feel like Square Enix should be a PlayStation first party. I don't know why I feel that way, guys. I don't. I just feel like it would help him out a lot more in Japan, and I feel like it would. I do. I feel like it would help, but Sev's right too, man. It being they already get first dibs on Square games, so I don't know, man. I think that they should. I don't know. Microsoft will acquire Ubisoft for Frog. They better. Microsoft, that's all I want. Just buy Ubisoft for me so I don't have to worry about PlayStation buying them, please. Just get it done. That'll be enough payment for me to keep shilling. Okay, guys, I will keep shilling for Xbox if you buy Ubisoft. If not, I'm going back to PlayStation. I'm going back to shill for PlayStation unless you buy Ubisoft, man. PlayStation needs another freaking mouthpiece. I don't think PlayStation needs any more mouthpieces, dude. They got plenty of them out there. They got too many angry, dude. I don't even think I could create PlayStation content, guys. To be completely honest with you, like, how am I supposed to create angry PlayStation content when I love my Xbox? I just can't do it like all the other guys and be convincing like them. I don't know how anybody can look at an Xbox game and be like, that's trash. I'm like, dude, like, clearly you guys your eyes are broken or something. They have to rub Vaseline in their eyes before they play Xbox or something, guys. I just don't think I can make the angry content that everybody makes, dude. I couldn't do it with a straight face, that's for sure. I could not come out here and bash Xbox with a straight face. There's no way I could do that. I'm sorry. D2, I don't think it would be a stretch. You can already go third person when you have a sword. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying, dude. They should be able to do that. If they did that, the PlayStation market would be like, yeah, man, we got another one. This is great. Oh, dang. It looks like Sony fans are upset for real. Even MBG podcast, you can clearly see it. Dang, should I pull up the MBG podcast as well, dude? Oh my gosh, dude. 900 Bungie employees is good for PS. Yeah, yeah. I think more of the tech and the know-how is what's good for PlayStation. I mean, the 900 employees is whatever, but it is good for them, and it at a certain. Oh, somebody on Twitter, you can. So you might buy Konami Ubisoft. Yeah, I saw that little picture, dude. Hey OJ, how's it going, man? I I downloaded that picture. I was gonna make something out of it, but for real, it's just even though I hate Call of Duty, it just feels wrong. Mm, I don't know, man. I don't know. Wait, Onyx is upset. What is Onyx upset about? Sony fans are upset. They think they it just dawned on them that, oh wait, we don't get Halo with this deal. We don't even get these games exclusive. They're starting to see that. As I said, PlayStation buying Square makes no sense. They already exclusive with that. Yeah, I mean I get that point, but it would add so much more like it would add that sense of like, yeah, man, you got to have a PlayStation to play Square Enix games. See, Sony's still number one, man. They're still the best. And then we'd have to hear the fanboys go on and on and on about it, but then they would leave us in Call. Then they would leave us in our Call of Duty alone, man. You know what? Then maybe they'd be happy. They would quiet down a little bit. Act of Blizz on has 10K people. Oh yeah, it's good for them. Microsoft just got yeah, exactly. I'm eating a Parma ham pizza, and it's damn good. Oh, dude, quit making me hungry. I haven't eaten lunch yet. As far as Japanese, I'd love to see Xbox acquire Capcom. I think Xbox acquiring Sega would probably be the better bet. To be completely honest with you, if they're gonna get a Sega, if they're gonna get a Japanese company, they should probably go with Sega. Capcom is good, but Capcom is good as a third party developer as well. I think Xbox should definitely get Sega though. If they're really that hard up to get a Japanese company, they should probably go with Sega. I've been watching you and Marlon. Didn't subscribe to you until I see him switch cap like a chick changer pad. Oh wait, what was that? Black Moon. I've been watching you and Marlon. Didn't subscribe to you until I see him switch cap like a chick change her pads. If you're neutral, stay neutral. It's like he more excited for Sony. Keep that same energy. Um, well, most of the time I'm more excited about Xbox Black Moon. I'm excited about what Xbox is doing. I was a PlayStation fanboy for a long time, but I like both companies. I like what they're both doing now. I've never hated Sony. It's just this generation Sony's been regulated to my first party only console. I do love their first party exclusives, but I'm glad that they are actually going to compete. I'm glad that they're actually going to compete. So, and if you are subscribed, man, I appreciate it. I really appreciate the support, man. Definitely. Exactly. Oh, they make us third person over the shoulder games. Those third person over the shoulder games are pretty fun, man. I do like them. I like a good story, my friends. I like a good story. Phil's building a standing army. Yeah, the army of Xbox, the army of Xbox developers, man. Sony paid $4 billion for Destiny. Hey, man, I don't feel that bad anymore. I don't feel bad. I don't feel that bad about my $500 I spent on Destiny, bro. if PlayStation is gonna spend $4 billion on them, all right, dude, whatever, man. I don't feel that bad anymore. I thought I was out that money. Hey, Benz, how's it going, man? Doing good. What if Sony bought 2K games? I mean, maybe they could do that. That would definitely it would sound like it would fit more of what they're trying to do of becoming a third party developer. It would be all right. No, it's okay. I like both, but give the same energy for both is all I'm saying. Oh, I see. Yeah. Um, yeah, for the most part, I haven't been that happy with a lot of the PlayStation stuff that came out last year. But I mean, I'm a grown ass man, dude. I'm not really into kid games, and I didn't really care much about Returnal. Deathloop was pretty dang good. I love the Uncharted 4 remake or upgrade remaster. That one's pretty damn good. I think that one's the best aside from Spider-Man. Yeah, I mean, we'll find out how happy I am with PlayStation when Horizon Forbidden Dawn launches. Xbox will respond to this probably on Twitter, like always. He already did. Phil Spencer already did. Phil Spencer already said something about it. I don't remember what he said, but he said, "Ow." I don't care what anyone says. Oh, I posted that. I don't care what anybody says. I think Call of Duty or Activision. Good news from Discord. More details here. PlayStation Discord. We're gradually rolling out ability to link your PlayStation Network account. Nice. That's pretty cool. You can use Discord on your PlayStation now. And that is hot off the press 43 minutes ago. What the hell was I? Was I sleeping or something? I'm seeing if there's any more stuff on the Twitter. Ooh, what is this? What is this? In March 2022 issue, Edge Management spoke about the virtual reality in VR. No. First game, our IGN first game for February. Destiny 2, Bungie's future is only possible. Sorry, K. Yeah, there's nothing really new. Yeah. Ooh, Sony is getting an absolute unbelievable experience. Yeah, we already knew that. And Marvel, I don't know. Oh, the Marvel things, the Marvel games and stuff are, I don't know, guys. I wish if they're going to make one, we need something really good. Bungie can't afford 2K. They might be able to. I mean, I don't see why they wouldn't be able to. They could probably buy 2K under freaking Bungie. You know what I mean? Have Bungie take out a loan and buy 2K, man. There's lots of possibilities now. Should buy out Konami. For what though? Why? Why buy out Konami if they're Xbox isn't doing anything with old IPs right now and all the studios that they've bought. Why buy Konami to just sit on them? Why buy something to sit on those IPs? Now, I mean, if Konami was like already to the finish line with some games, you know, that were going to come out soon, and Xbox bought them, cool, yeah, whatever. But if they're just buying companies just to sit on IPs, I don't think that's a good idea. Like that doesn't make any sense, man. But I do like Konami games, man. I grew up playing Konami games, and there's a lot of IP that Konami has, like Castlevania, that I freaking love, man. I would love to see a new Castlevania or even a Metal Gear, dude. Like Metal Gear would be great, but if they're going to buy them, they're just going to sit on them. I love that fanboy voice you do it. Yeah, it is pretty funny. Sony wants microtransactions. That's what they want. All the stuff that the Sony fanboys are like, yeah, dude, our first party games are so great. They're not going to have microtransactions. Like Sony buys a microtransaction company to put microtransactions in their games. And they're like, oh, I see. I see. Oh, I get it, man, dude. Sony fanboys are not having a very good day today. This is a very bad day for Sony fanboys, for real. It is. Sony's worth 150 bill. Take Two is worth 30 bill. They had to spend 40 bill, 250 bill to acquire them. This is how this is possible. Yeah, you're right. It does go up. Just because their market cap is at a certain spot, they have to look forward and like, what kind of money are they going to gain and blah blah blah. So yeah, I would love to see a next gen Castlevania. I would too, dude. Castlevania would be freaking amazing. I want a next gen Castlevania, but it looks like Konami's just going to sit on that. Even if they let Sony like take it and make one like Blue Point Games or something, that'd be good. Konami is a sleeping, yeah. To Microsoft, yeah, exactly. I love that fanboy voice that you do, Andrew. You sound like the dude from the show on Living Color Handyman. Oh. Well, thanks, man. I appreciate that. I really do. It wouldn't soothe my nerves, Edward Levity, with the company sitting on 3.75% debt to equity ratio. Yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, PlayStation, Jim Ryan said that we can expect more acquisitions, guys. So Sony will buy EA and goes third party. Is their new strategy? I know. They already got, dude. They already basically. That's what Jim Ryan's thing said, dude. We're going third party, or at least expanding into third party with live service is the way I'm taking it. Yep, MLB The Show 2022 is now confirmed for an April 5th release on Game Pass. So Sony is embracing Game Pass for a second year straight. That is great. I would love to see them bring God of War to Game Pass. That would be even cooler. First proper VR MMO just launched in Zenith. It reminds me of EverQuest in the 90s. Nice, nice. Yeah, I don't know if I could do a VR MMO, dude. Not right now. Not right now. I'd have to have some pretty beefy tech for that to work. I've played a couple games where I can move my character, like walking with the joystick, dude, and I don't know. I'm still getting sick. So I don't know if I'd want to play something like that in VR just yet. I think Sony overpaid since Destiny is still multi-plat. Bethesda was $7 billion, or maybe Microsoft got a very good price. Yeah. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking Microsoft just got a very good price with that buyout. To be completely honest with you, I think they got a really good deal on that. I'm not a fanboy, but Xbox making me one. If they had more consoles like they promised, I know. I think you'll be able to get an Xbox soon, man. I wouldn't worry about it too much, though. I think you guys would be happy with either one, man. To be completely honest, it sounds like PlayStation's going to stay in this fight, man. They're gonna get those games to you third party one way or another. Major League Baseball is adopting Game Pass and he doesn't publish it. Yeah, you're right. You're right. I just got an Oculus. Yeah, that Oculus is pretty good, man. You can hook it to your PC and use it. So I'm happy with that. That's why I think if the PlayStation VR comes out at $400, dude, it's dead on arrival, man. This Oculus, bro, I can use it with third party content, dude. Like, all right, I can use it with Steam. Yeah, dude, that makes sense, man. That would be the smart way for PlayStation to market that PSVR, dude, is to let it be usable on your PC. Yes, I have to continually VR to get your VR legs. Yeah. Yeah, I've got to sit in there with it more. I'm thinking about getting into Destiny 2 multiplayer, but is it pay to win? No, it's not pay to win. It's just grind. It's a super grind. Especially if you're starting out on it now, yeah, dude, it's one hell of a grind. Good luck, buddy. Good luck, Xavier. You're way late to the party. You should have started back when it first launched in 2013, dude. You should have started a while ago, man. I mean, I could get into it, and I don't think the grind would be as heavy on me because I was grinding it for a while. But your tag coming up on Forza Horizon 5 Frog, you're still a bit ahead of me. Fantastic game. Oh yeah, dude, Forza Horizon 5 is great. I play that at least. I jump in there and play a little bit once a week, man. It's not something that I have to play every single day, but I do play it a lot. I usually play those really heavy at first when they first come out, and then I taper my experience off over the lifespan. Every expansion that comes out, I will jump in and I'll play the expansion like I play the main game. So I usually get a really good amount of time in my Forza Horizon games, and then I just like to go and drive around in the open worlds on those. So that's what Forza Horizon is to me. I play them really heavy when they first come out, and then I taper that off until the next expansion, and I play it again a lot, and then I get my money's worth out of those games. I definitely get my money's worth out of the Forza Horizon games. Free to play makes a lot of money. Yeah, that's why Sony's talking. That's why they're talking F2P, man. That's what they're talking. Free to play, bro, and monetization and all that stuff. And I'm like, wow, guys, PlayStation is they're like, oh my gosh, man. this Fortnite and Genshin Impact, they do really good on our consoles. So yeah, we need to free to play. They're starting to sound like Ubisoft. They're like free to play. I'm like, oh my gosh, dude. And Xbox is sitting over there like Game Pass, Game Pass. And I don't know, man. I would love to see what Sony can come up with a free to play game, dude. To be completely honest with you, it'll be interesting. Skyrim VR was amazing, breathtaking. I might pick that up on Steam and see. I don't know. I've already got it on Xbox and PlayStation, so. Oh, what's the best VR ever tried? Oh wait, is that only on PlayStation? Would have made more sense if Sony got Square Enix, in my opinion. I feel the same way. I feel like it would have made more sense to buy Square Enix, but Destiny or Bungie has better tech for online for monetization and online, dude. I prefer the older Assassin's Creed story, but I prefer the open world aspects of the new one. I think I'm about right there with you, Rick. I do love the older Assassin's Creed stories, but I do love the new open world probably more than I like the. Yeah, I definitely like the new open world settings a lot more than I like the older game worlds for sure. But the older stories were. I don't know. This new one, Valhalla was pretty good. It didn't feel all grindy like the other ones. The one that felt the most grindy to me was Origins. Origins felt really grindy. But I did beat Origins twice, man. I beat it once on PlayStation 4 Pro, and then I bought it again on Xbox and went through the whole game again because it was beautiful. Started Destiny when it first launched. My level was 100, but I haven't touched it in over a year. How's the multiplayer? I think you'd be fine getting back into it, Xavier. I think you might be able to carry your no, I don't know if you can carry your progress over from Xbox to PlayStation now yet. You might be able to. Get in there, whatever you were playing it on last, play and see if it'll let you bring your save over. Because I thought Destiny was working on something like that. Yeah, next Sony Games goes full NFTs. I could definitely see that, dude. They're like, yeah, we're gonna bring NFTs in there and everything now, guys. We're gonna be the we're gonna be the microtransaction platform of the future. Why is it bad for ponies? Sony just bought because Bungie's going third party still. And the PlayStation fanboys thought they were getting freaking Halo. Oh my gosh, man, we got Halo, guys. No, didn't you read what Jim Ryan said? I don't have to read what he said. I saw the picture. It said PlayStation bought Bungie. Oh, wait. Do you mean there's more to it? That really sucks, guys. No, dude. Yeah, this is a good day for Sony in terms of getting access to Bungie's tech. Like they get access to that tech to be able to utilize that tech to make more games that are multi-platform as well as free to play and money-making machines. That's what they wanted Bungie for. Bungie is still going to operate as a third-party company producing their content for multi-platform consoles. And that was part of their deal. They're like, we want to be able to put our games on everything and to build out our network and plans and stuff. So essentially, Sony just bought into Bungie to help them make their games like that too. So yeah, this is a good day for everybody. Everybody is gamers, but it's a bad day for PlayStation fanboys. They're running the campaign now. There's nothing to do. Oh, what? And that's because of the first one. So wait, they ruined the campaign for that? Oh, that sucks. Yeah, this is a bad day for Sony PlayStation fanboys, but for everybody else, this is good. Good day for Sony today. I can see a bright gaming future for all of us in this generation. It's just sad for the PlayStation fanboys. That's the biggest thing. PlayStation fanboys are not gonna. They're gonna be having a really bad day once they figure out that this means that they don't get. Don't blame Xbox. Blame the scalpers. Yeah. They try to make Halo game. It's a third party. I think that they should do. I think that Bungie should help bring back Killzone. That's what I think. I think that would be their best bet to bring back Killzone and make Killzone PlayStation and a PC. Oh. If I joke that I joined Xbox and then they bought all big companies as I did here, I bet people would freak. Oh, what? And one of the PlayStation things? Probably. Big one for Sony, big L for ponies. Yeah, dude, the ponies, the Peggies are pretty sad, dude. Shadow tried to jump in here for a minute telling us how great this was, and I was like, okay, I don't think he knows, bro. Anybody want to tell him? Yeah, I know it was never that popular. That's why they stopped making it. But with Bungie's help, Killzone could be good, man. I played a couple of the Killzone games. I didn't think they were terrible. I love the Oculus Quest 2 also. Yeah, it was good. I remember buying the last DLC that came for the last Killzone game, and no one was playing it the day it came out. Yeah. Halo, LOL. They honestly thought they were getting Halo, man. Oh my gosh. It's good for Sony, Joe, because they got all of the tech that Bungie has. Bungie is really good at making first person shooters. Bungie's a solid developer for creating new IP from the ground up and making it successful. Bungie is really good at being able to monetize its content, as well as the tech that they have for multi-platform. What's it called again? For multi-platform cross-play, and Sony wants a really big part of that. Sony wants to be able to make games that are multi-platform and monetizable and free to play. And Bungie is going to help them. Bungie is going to help them get to that point. But it's bad for ponies because none of that Bungie content is going to be first party on Sony. It's going to still remain multi-platform. That's why it's bad for ponies. And they don't get Halo. And they don't get Halo. And they thought they were going to get Halo, but they just, yeah. Yeah, they're going to find out the hard way. And then they're going to have sad faces all day, and it's going to be funny, man. It is funny. Don't understand. Paying $80 for third-party games. I know. They're going to be paying $70 for third-party games, and they'll probably be on Gamepass. Yeah, it's pretty fun, man. Honestly, I think they just bought them just because they were scared Microsoft was going to buy them. I know that could be the case too, but all the other stuff that they do get out of this deal is, I don't know if it's worth $3.6 billion, but it might be. Everything will still be on Game Pass. Xbox is like, hey, come here, Bungie. Let's sign this 100-year contract real quick before PlayStation buys you. They're like, oh, okay. That's probably what happened too, man. They signed like this big old long contract with Microsoft for like 100 years. And PlayStation's like, yeah, I guess we'll still buy you because you got tech. Dog talking about Google should buy someone. No, dude. Google should stay as far away from buying anybody as possible. Google's already stated with Stadia, they closed down all their own Stadia, their own teams and everything, and said that they were just going to service third-party content. So hopefully it stays that way. Hopefully Google doesn't really try to get in there and start buying things, because I don't think they can manage those studios, dude. They already closed up all the ones they had. Everything Google touches turns to freaking Google Plus. No, I'm just joking. Gosh. Get out of the gaming business altogether. I mean, like, their streaming platform's pretty good. I think if anybody's going to buy PlayStation, it should be Google. If Google bought PlayStation, then they would be in a better position to compete online wise. Amazon needs to screw off Luna also. Yeah. I think Microsoft keeping xCloud or whatever at 1080p is going to have to change too. So yeah, I think they need to increase that somehow. I could have bought Xbox Series X. I bought an Oculus 2, $400. Facepalm. Huh, that's a facepalm moment, Mike. I wouldn't go buy it if you go get a Series S, Mike. Play on a Series S, dude. I got one too, obviously. It works fine, dude. The Series S is a beast on a 1440p monitor. Pick up a Series S on a 1440p monitor and you will be happy. Oh, that's what I thought, but that's not what it means for PS. Some Sony fans thought Sony got Halo franchise today. I know, dude. Those guys are not that smart, are they? GeForce Now with 3080 versions runs at native 1440p. Yeah, you can definitely do that too. That's why I'm saying, man, Xbox needs to up its game when it comes to the streaming quality. 1080p 60 is awesome, but they definitely need to be able to get more. They're not gamers. First deal that nobody wins. I know. Oh gosh, the only people that win is Sony's pocketbook, right? They're like, oh man, how could you do this to us, Sony? They're all sad now. Dang, dude, that's some Sony fanboys, dude. They just want something to try to rub in your face, and they just got smacked, dude. PlayStation keeps smacking them. Oh yeah, dude, we believe in generations. Well, pow, right in the kisser, dude. Oh man, they're putting in everything's coming to last gen. It's just funny, dude. Like Sony's going a completely different way from what the fanboys want, and they're gonna have a really bad generation, dude. This is Xbox generation for Sony fanboys, bro. This is Xbox One generation for Sony fanboys. They're getting exactly what they paid for. This was a good buy for Sony. Destiny stays multi-plat, and Sony gets MP dev with good history. Imagine Killzone developed by Bungie. Yeah, exactly. That's what I've been saying in this whole thing, dude. Like, I think this is a good buy for Sony just because of the tech and the experience that Bungie is going to bring with it. This is good. This is good for Sony and good for everybody. But yeah, I don't understand Sony's thinking to leave it multi-plat, but whatever. It's their money, dude. If they want to do it that way, go ahead. And I think they would have been better off to just outright Bungie first party. There's that point. Desperate. Yeah. So basically, they were like, Bungie, take my money. Yeah, basically. Yeah. So basically, we're going to see the Sony logo on an Xbox game. Yeah. We've already seen that MLB The Show 2021. Now we're going to have MLB The Show 2022, guys. Sony fanboys are like, spoil. Yeah, dude. Exactly. Just thinking of Sony panicking. They probably are, man. And Destiny or Bungie is a really good get for them to be able to go head to head with whatever Activision's putting out. That is a pretty good get. Okay, guys, I'm going to go get me some lunch. I will probably put out a video or something in a little while too to coincide with this, but maybe I won't. Maybe I won't try to beat this one as much. I don't know. Like, yeah, I don't know if I should beat this one. I beat the Activision thing pretty good, man. And it started to get old. Like, it is interesting, you know, it definitely gets clicks, but at the end of the day, like, I don't know if that's the thing that we're there for. There's a lot more to it. Sony will get money off multiplats. Yeah. There's a lot in this. Especially from what Jim Ryan's saying, he wants to be able to make more multiplat games from Sony first party. So this is good for everybody except for the PlayStation fanboys, dude. This is good for everybody except for them. Imagine that. Okay, guys, I'm gonna go get me some food, man. I left work early to come home and didn't eat lunch, so I will see you guys later. Thanks for coming. This has been expensive gift frog. Yeah. All right, man. We'll see you guys. Thanks for coming to the stream today. Yes, I will eat very good. I'm gonna have Taco Bell.